changes for sure. The Camille more aggressive than the Sejuani, the Nautilus as well here for the bottom lane.
But even on the other side, some proactivity as well and some setup. The J4 coming in as the last pick here for Spica.
Yeah, I mean, TSM, I think they feel super confident. They're like, great, you're going to give us everything we wanted. We'll run back again. Yeah, the one change, to jungle here, Cataclysm works amazingly well with Gnar ultimate. You create more terrain for Solo to have big Mega Gnar moments with and smash people against the walls. But I'm very curious to see how this Trundle actually works out. Can Jose Diodo, channel Santorin Trundle and get some godlike pillars and some great ganks out? There is like some small synergies here. If Camille is in like the middle of the lane, too far from a wall, you can actually like put Trundle pillar up for the Camille to jump off of and hook shot off of your pillar to get some creative ganks off. But we shall see. Control first for the setup.
We saw how early TSM in game 1 decided to go for it as well, and right now the answer from Maple to
3v3 in mid.
Yeah, the
Nice
rest of
charm!
us here. Good charm into the rest. It's not enough. Has the ultimate, the hook in onto Spica, who can just zoom right on away because he's Jarvan.
Ooh.
But you got the ultimate out of Maple. You got the flash.
Exactly, and you got the health bars. Chunking down on the health bars, forcing them off of the map, basically secures FlyQuest the objective. So they hit that charm. The charm was a big difference maker there as Takui went in, hits the charm onto Maple, forces the defensive Lissandra ultimate into the defensive flash out. And FlyQuest, they do get the first objective, though no gold secured for themselves, no first blood. So TSM, they're just going to wait on the next round of cooldowns there for Maple to look for their follow-up play. Top lane is still going well again for TSM. Solo up here on the Gnar, trying to push his wave up into the turret, into the wall. Okay.
Slamming on to a moment, but
Oh, the
TSM,
patience!
Yeah, maybe trying to figure out exactly where the enemy jungler is. Cataclysm directly onto Philip's head. Answer with a Hextech ultimatum. Can he get enough hits onto Spica? But it isn't. That's first blood for TSM. 2 games in a row.
Beautiful patience there from Spica. He gets it, but can he live? He's got no mana!
The pillar to knock back. Spica can't go anywhere. The answer with a kill.
FlyQuest will get the return kill, and they're gonna get the Herald.
Well, that was one way to make sure you turn that first blood into an advantage for yourself, taking now their second major objective in this first Rift. Heralds. Solo somewhat targeted, a wave coming through, frozen domain, slammed down. Solo knows that he's in a dangerous spot, can't do nothing about it. The FlyQuest pick up 2.
Now, Maple can self-ult, so...
Oh yeah, see if he ends up going for it or if he just wants to reserve his
Delayed.
resources. Right now, still hovering, multiple on the top side, which means Johnson is vulnerable. Targeted again, rooted by Yumi. One more slash does it from Spica. They clear out this mid lane.
Solo avoids the disaster there of the Nautilus ult coming in, and now TSM.
That gives TSM the read. They're here first, going to try to get this lock onto Johnson. The ult is good, and the exhaust here to follow. Solo teleporting in. It came up recently, in sync with the kill onto Johnson. FlyQuest, Philip having to flash away. Takui's coming from the outskirts, looking for an additional angle, and then Maple popping his ultimate as well. Even in the center of the Hextech ultimatum, it's not enough. Right now, there's still one down for FlyQuest. TSM going for a Spica, still alive. He's got the cat on his back for a little bit of additional healing so he can stay in it that much more.
Oh my gosh, TSM, they actually get Maple out of there. Spica, Sergeant Spica going in to save Maple, trying to buy him some time, get the knock up so he can get out. Goes in with the EQ Gore Drinker, has to flash away and hide behind the rest of the team as they escort each other out. TSM will leave no man behind, that is for sure. What a team fight. Let's take another look at it. Again, we have waited so long here that the Unleashed Teleport for Gnar has been able to match that of FlyQuest. So double teleports start to come in, and Spica goes for the engage onto Johnson. They get the engage plus the exhaust on him, and they immediately delete the AD carry again. TSM have been so good at killing off the Sivir, but then with Maple left up here, he is all alone. Even though he has his self-ult and his flash, he gets pillared away from the wall. And that pillar ensures that he can't flash out, so Spica has to go in. The EQ Gore Drinkers to heal up and then flashes away himself. Now we're back into live, another dragon fight.
The trust building within the members of TSM paying off, and it'll be tested once again in this fight here. FlyQuest looking for the angle. Solo, the first one onto that hook, and gets immediately popped. Now, speak of the subject of the Hextech ultimatum. Some damage being dished out by Instinct, but Philip gets the kill credit. FlyQuest continue on the pursuit. Instinct is the biggest threat that TSM has. Can't quite connect with the charm, but FlyQuest still had a lot that they were able to pull from that. They create the distance to be able to secure the dragon and are now on soul point.
And the biggest things leading up to those are the summoner spells. There's no flash on Zeri this time around because he flashed out of the last attempt.
Crucial summoners that won't be there next time.
Oh, it disappeared? Eyeball into the ground.
Bye-bye, eyeball. Still get something.
It changed so much, yeah.
Up, right here at the top, though. Solo, the subject of some violence again. FlyQuest slaying him with the Jose de Oro and Philip combo. Around the mid lane, so imperative for them. Instinct trying to free fire. Spica into the back. Cataclysm flashes out of his own Cataclysm as the double teleports come through for FlyQuest. The burn down onto Instinct. Chime very vulnerable at the slice for the double kill for Johnson. And FlyQuest, they are feeling much more informed.
Is Maple gonna find him? He's recalling here. Maple creeping around. Not gonna find him. Too much distance there. Maple does not get the flank off. Again, it's just the kill is too quick here. FlyQuest deleting Instinct and Chime.
Fly know where he's coming from. Maple going in, gets the W lockdown, the follow-up again, the charm and the burst to Kui. He is starting to get strong, and you cannot forget about the threat that he poses. One charm onto Maple, follow up with the orb. Spica isolated by Philip for a moment's time, cannot quite connect with these dredge.
There's no Ariel, so there is a chance for TSM. Dragon
circling into the pit. Yeah, Dragon is already being chunked down, and Spica's in the vicinity. Philip targeting Solo again. Maple in the center of it all. He's healing up in the ultimate. He hits that watch. Jose de Oro, he's circling over onto the Dragon. See who gets it. All right, it's the Trundle putting in that work, and they burn the rest of TSM down. All in the meantime, House of the Dragon Soul for FlyQuest on this one.
And it will be Baron as well. FlyQuest completely flipped the script on TSM. It's almost the complete reverse of game number one. They got the early Dragon Soul. They'll get the Baron. And look for the end on the massive lead. It was the biggest loss of game number one. Let's take another look at this attempt.
Oh, Jose de Oro knocked up over the wall. The Zeri damage is pretty good. Solo, though. Oh, look at the burst. Look at the follow-up. Look at FlyQuest with the purple in tow. They're able to get it all. They're able to get the ace here for FlyQuest. Feeling good about it in this game.
Yes, they are. FlyQuest answer back emphatically. Aphromoo leading the charge on the Nautilus, but Takui making the difference.
A shorter game than the first, a similar fashion, but falling to the FlyQuest side to tie up the series.
Takui never died in the game. 10 stacks on his Dark Seal at the end. Huge picks for FlyQuest this time around. Aphromoo made the necessary change, changing support over to an engaged support rather than the Enchanter. Recognizing the plays are what matter for the team, not the Enchanter later on. And FlyQuest even it up. They strike back in this series. 1-1 versus TSM.